This is massive for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Auston Matthews keeps on his historic run by breaking yet again another record, as well as the Leafs have called up a defenseman from the AHL, and I'll break it all down for you coming up on this episode of Hat Trick HQ. Before we get into it, just want to say that 78.1% of you guys watch this aren't subscribed, so if you like the NHL, you like the Leafs, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button, because we'll be here every day bringing you content on what's happening around the league, rumors, reports, all this stuff. So this stuff you're interested in, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. But with that, so let's go right into the first topic video today, which is Marshall Rifai called up from the Marlies. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, why have the Leafs called up another defenseman? But right now they're dealing with some defensemen that are out. Obviously, Morgan Rielly's still going with his suspension. William Lagesson left last game, I believe. Sheldon Keefe said today that he's going to miss some time due to that injury, and as well as Mark Giordano has been out dealing with the death of his father. We just want to say our thoughts and prayers are out to Mark Giordano's family. We're really sorry. We send our condolences out to the Giordano family because, that's just a really tough situation. We hope he can come back soon. But we're going to talk about Marshall Rifai here. And David Alter put up on Twitter earlier that Marshall Rifai, number 83, was in the Leafs practice this morning. And, if you're not too familiar with Rifai, these are some things that Sheldon Keefe said about him this morning after practice. He said he's got some NHL attributes to him. He also said he skates extremely well, moves around the ice, closes space very well. He's physical, a competitor, so there's attributes there that you really like. With the uncertainty with our defense we have right now, you need an extra body. The organization felt that he was the guy that made sense. There's also some stuff here about Rifai saying he might not be the biggest point getter, only scoring 2 goals and 9 assists in 34 games with the Marlies this season, but he's strong in his own end, physical, and can move the puck up the ice, which makes him an important defenseman in the Maple Leafs organization. And obviously, I really am a big fan of Rifai. I'm kind of dialed in with the Marlies organization a little bit, and I really do think that this is a great defenseman. The real question is, will he get to see some NHL minutes, make his rookie debut here Monday afternoon against the St. Louis Blues? That's really up in the air right now. We'll all determine on how William Lagesson is, if he's going to miss some time, if he's, ready to play, if Giordano can come back and play. Obviously, Timmins is out as well, dealing with mono, so if he's ready to go, I'm sure he'll be plugged into the lineup. But this is kind of a safety blanket for the Leafs here. You bring up a guy, Marshall Rifai, a guy who is going to be a solid defenseman back on the blue line for you. He's more of a stay-at-home defenseman. He's physical. He's a big body out there. He's going to block the shots, and he's a great distributor. He's great at passing. He's a great skater. I really do think, given this guy's shot could be an option we do see here come Monday. But it's going to be interesting to see what Sheldon Keefe and the Toronto Maple Leafs do in this situation. But it's always nice to see another young guy get a call up here to the NHL. And I really hope we get to see him in his debut, because this is a guy I kind of feel like his comparable on this Leafs team would be a Simon Benoit or Simone Benoit. I think these guys play a very similar game. I think Rifai is a little bit faster. His skating is a little bit better, but he is a physical presence. He's great at passing. He can distribute the puck up the ice via outlets and stuff like this. And I really do think we do get to see him get some NHL minutes, because I'd love to see that. And it's just unfortunate because the Leafs have been dealing with so many defensive injuries and stuff this season that they've never really had a full decor, throughout this season. So hopefully all these guys can get back and get back to playing hockey, and hopefully Marshall Rifai gets a shot here to play in the NHL. But let me know down below, what do you think of Marshall Rifai? Have you seen any of this guy's clips or anything like this? He's not afraid to shoot the puck either. He can put him on net. He's got a few goals down there. He's not a guy who's going to, light up the stat sheet, but he is a guy who's going to be so sound defensively in his own end, and his ability to shut down plays is really great in the AHL, and I really hope that transitions over to the NHL. I'm really excited to potentially see this guy get his rookie start here in Toronto. But like I said, let me know down below what your thoughts are on Marshall Rifai. We're going to get into our second topic video today, which is Matthews makes history yet again. And as we take a look here, Auston Matthews scores back-to-back hat-tricks for the second time this season. He's the first NHL player with back-to-back hat-tricks on multiple occasions in a single campaign since the great one, Wayne Gretzky, in 1983-84. So that's quite a while since we've seen that happen. And obviously the great one has multiple, hat-tricks and back-to-back hat-tricks in his career. But we also see here that Auston Matthews is the sixth hat trick this season. He's the first player since Super Mario Lemieux to score 6 hat tricks in a season, which is a phenomenal stat as well, and proven to be the best scorer in the NHL at this point. And there's also another one here. Auston Matthews became the 10th different player in NHL history to score 6 hat tricks in a season, and he still has 29 more games to play, which is crazy here. And obviously you see him here right above Mario Lemieux with 6, and then you got McGinley with 7, Brett Hull with 8, Mike Bossy with 9, and then Super Mario with 9, and Wayno topped the list with 10 hat tricks in a single season twice, which is an unbelievable stat. But obviously Auston Matthews has been playing phenomenal hockey for this Toronto Maple Leafs club all season long, and it's great to see this guy get back to playing great hockey. I know a lot of people had their doubts coming into this season, scoring 40 goals last year, but we never doubted Poppy here on the channel. I'm really excited for this guy, and right now he's on pace for 75 goals, to end the season with 75 goals, which would be an unreal stat. Obviously, we did talk previously on the channel, if he hits 70 goals, he'd be the first person to do it since Solani and McGinley did it in the same season, 92-93. So, I mean, that's 21 years that record hasn't been touched. So, I really hope that Auston Matthews can, carry on this rampant goal-scoring pace, because it seems like every night you're checking in on Auston Matthews, and he's scoring a goal in the game, or he's getting involved, whether it's assists or something like this. And he's, in my opinion, I mean, you can rip me in the comments if you want, the greatest Leaf of all time. I really do think that this guy is the greatest Leafs player of all time, the greatest goal scorer in the league right now. I mean, his shot is just unmatched. His ability to just tuck pucks under the bar is unreal. I mean, he has so much shot power, and I'm really excited for this guy. I'm really ecstatic that, he's proven the doubters wrong. A lot of people came into this season with their doubts against Auston Matthews, and this guy's just proven them wrong right now. I mean, I believe he has, I think it's like 49 or 48 goals right now, which is just unreal as well. 29 games to play on a 75 goal pace. I mean, this guy is going to have a record-setting season. He's obviously going to win the Rocket Richard, in my opinion, and I'm just super stoked for Auston Matthews that he's kind of broken out of his shell, proved the haters wrong this season. I mean, obviously, we can't really say broken out of his shell, because, I mean, he has had 60 goals in the past, but this is the best Auston Matthews that we've ever seen, and I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section. What do you think? Is this the best Auston Matthews we've seen? Is he the greatest Leaf of all time? Because I really do think he is, and he's just going to keep on breaking records. It seems every couple of weeks this guy is breaking records for this club, and with back-to-back hat-tricks, I mean, could we see back-to-back-to-back hat-tricks? I mean, with Auston Matthews, it's really unpredictable what we could see with this guy, but, I mean, I'm really excited for him, really excited for this Leafs team. I think this is the year for him to light it up in the playoffs and really go on a goal-scoring tear, and I can't wait to see that. But like I said, I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section what your thoughts are on Auston Matthews this season, and is he the greatest Leaf of all time? But we're going to get into everybody's favorite topic here, which is comment of the day, and as we see here, Andrew, he says, Mario Ferraro from the Sharks is the missing piece for the Leafs. Andrew, I think I got to agree with you there. I mean, we talked about this in yesterday's video. Will be popping up on your screen towards the end of this video if you want to check that one out. But I'm a really big fan of Mario Ferraro. I think this is the best trade that the Leafs could go after here. Throw their first-round pick at this guy. He's going to solidify the defense going into the playoffs, and he's just a great distributor of the puck. He's a great, in his own zone, blocking shots and laying the body. I really like this guy, and I really love to see him in a Leafs uniform. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, said, we're on the road for 3,000 subscribers, and really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed already, to go down below and hit that subscribe button. And like I said, if you're trying to check out that Muriel Ferraro video, it's popping up on your screen right now. And as always, I'm your host, KC. Keep your stick on the ice.